For God so loved his word that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believeth on him shall not perish, but shall have everlasting life.
What this lady saw will shock you. She said Jesus himself took her on a journey, and what she witnessed will make you rethink how you're living right now. If you love Jesus, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment, Warrior for Christ, because we're spreading the gospel together.
With no vision, I was physically out of my body in hell, standing beside Jesus Christ himself. There's this cave-like area, and it was pitch black. The demons was the demons was darker than the darkness. These demons had to be 13, 14, 15 feet tall. And they were standing in front of a jail cell. A jail cell in hell. A jail cell in hell. He was burning from the inside. Like somebody put a bomb in his belly, he exploded. And he said, this man.
Wait, what did you say?
This man went to a fetish priest and got charms that he put in his pocket that he carried around to become famous. You don't know nothing about that?
A fetish priest is a traditional spiritual leader or healer found mainly in parts of West Africa. They serve as intermediaries between people and local gods, spirits, or ancestors. Fetish priests often perform rituals, offer sacrifices, and give spiritual guidance or protection using charms, idols, or fetishes believed to hold supernatural power. Some claim to heal sickness, reveal hidden truths, or remove curses.
Oh, America, America. There are witch doctors who are given a semblance of power by demons, by Satan himself. And it's practiced a lot in Africa and other countries.
Yes.
Witchcraft in Africa refers to the belief and practice of using supernatural powers for either good or evil purposes. It's deeply rooted in many African cultures and often involves spells, charms, or rituals to influence events, people, or spirits. Some use witchcraft for healing or protection, while others use it to harm, control, or curse. Accusations of witchcraft can cause fear, conflict, and even violence in communities.
It's not practiced as much here.
Yes.
But it's practiced a lot in Africa, where there are real witch doctors. That's all they do 24/7, 365. They live in their little witch doctor huts or witch doctor tents, and they serve Satan. And they take these little charms. It could be an earring, it could be a piece of a rock, it could be a piece of a cloth, and they do incantations over this charm, and they give it to the person. And demons follow that charm. And whatever that person asked of from that witch doctor, those demons make happen. That's it. That's what they do. And he believed he was a king. And Jesus said, but mostly it's because he told me he didn't need me. When Jesus finished speaking, them two demons, one demon told the other demon that he wasn't speaking in English. He was speaking this language I ain't never heard, but I knew what he was saying. He was saying, because he was pointing. They had staffs, they had poles. I don't know what's up with the staffs, but they had these staffs. And he was holding the staff with his right hand. He pointed. He said he was telling the other demon to get him out of that cell, and they're going to take him for more torment. So when they came out of the cell, fake king's robe appeared on him, fake crown, and they took him and put him in a juicer. Now, in the spirit realm, you have a permanent spirit body. In hell, you still feel like you have bones. You still feel like you have blood vessels. You still feel like you have the same organs you had here. But you don't, but you do, you feel it. And he felt the pain of breaking bone, muscles and ligaments and tendons, his skull being cracked and smashed. He felt that. And then it was all on the floor in a big mush pile. And then his body just came back together, and then they put him back in his cell. And when they put him back in his cell and closed the door, he exploded on fire. Like somebody put a bomb inside his chest and he exploded, but his body didn't do nothing. He was just burning from the inside. Yes, he's in hell. He told Jesus he didn't need him. Acts chapter 4, verse 12 is very clear. John 3:16 is very clear. I asked Jesus, I said, Jesus, why is this man here? And these are the words Jesus said verbatim, is written on record in heaven. This is what he told me. He said, this man, he ain't even call him his name. He said, this man told me he didn't need me. This man went to a fetish priest and got charms he carried around in his pocket to become famous. Biggie didn't want him. He didn't want to have nothing to do with him. He told him, just like Marilyn Monroe told Jesus, I don't need you. You know how many people died in their sins telling Jesus they don't need him? And Biggie was holding the bars, but he was on fire.